So you have been trading boom and crash for a while now, and you have not been making profit on the market. So I'm going to share with you, some tips and secrets you need to know so that you will become profitable when trading boom and crash indices. All right. So for those of you that don't know, boom and crash, boom and crash are synthetic indices that is only on the derivative platform. You can only trade boom and crash on derivative. So these are derivative indices, right? There are other indices like volatility, but this boom and crash is mainly on derivative, right? So when you're trading boom and crash, you know that the market is highly volatile. If you don't know that, you should know this by now, that the boom and crash market is extremely volatile. So you need to have some things at the back of your mind that this market want to go against you all the time. So you need to put at the back of your mind that this market want to take away your money, right? So immediately you are into the market, you enter into the market for either a buy or a sell, you should put at the back of your mind that this market want to take away my money, right? So for example, if you want to catch spike on the crash market, you know that you're going to sell, right? You're going to sell on the crash market for you to catch a spike. So immediately you are placing that sell, you should put at the back of your mind that you're going to be in a loss, right? Because the market is going to be buying, it's going to be buying before the market is going to sell. So what you should do at that very point is to look for a point whereby the higher chance of the market selling is extremely high. Okay, the possibility of the market selling is extremely high. That's why you go to the overbought, right? You look for that overbought zone, then you place your sell, right? And not just that, you go over to the higher time frame, you check the higher time frame, you see how long the market have bought on the higher time frame. So that will also determine how long the market would sell for. So for example, if the market have been buying for over 3 hours, know that the market will sell. Okay, this boom and crash market, they tend to balance the same the opposite direction. Let's say if the market buy for a certain amount of time, the market would tend to balance that same duration that it bought for a sale as well, although it might not be that exact time frame, but the market is still going to sell for a certain amount of time as well. All right, so when you're trading this boom and crash market, you should be extremely careful, because this market is highly volatile. You want to take away your money, the market want to crash. So whenever you are even if you are placing a buy on the crash market, you should always know that this market want to crash all the time. So you are going in, if you are taking a buy, on crash market, because this time you are avoiding the spikes, so immediately you place that buy entry. You do not go more than 5, you do not go more than 5 candles. You know that when the spike comes into the market, it goes down extremely, taking almost 20 candles, right? 20 candle ticks within a second. Fume, 20 candle is gone. And this market is also tricky. If you are trying to catch the spike, that's when you know that this market is really, really terrible. It's very terrible. Yes, if you want to catch the spike, there are times whereby you want to catch a spike, you see that this market will buy for over 30 candles, 40 candles. You have not seen catch the spikes, or maybe after the market have bought for about 20 candle to 30 candle ticks, then you see a very little spike, right? A very little spike, and you continue to buy, you see a very little spike. And even if you go over to the higher time frame and you check, you see that on the higher time frame, the market is just buying. So how do you balance this and be able to be profitable when you're trading this market? What you should do is that you do your analysis correctly. You go to the indicator section. You want to put in the best indicator you know how to use. Possibly you use the indicators like RSI, MACD, and relative strength index, right? The RSI is related the RSI than the MACD, yeah. Then moving average. Okay, now when you set the RSI, put in the MACD indicator, it will give you a little bit of balance on your chart, showing you the overbought and the oversold. And when you're even putting that relative strength index, you want to make sure that you set the description. There's a place where you can impute value into the relative strength index so that it can match with the MACD indicator, right? So when you balance this, setting up those indicators properly, you'll be able to trade boom and crash successfully, right? Boom and crash market is not really that difficult. Okay, it's not really that difficult to understand, and it's not difficult to trade. All right, this market is not like the forex market. It's not like forex market. That's why this market is so tricky, right? When you're trading boom and crash, you do not trade for a long run. It's not a market that you want to buy and hold, unless let's say you have a bigger account. That's when you want to take that risk to buy the market and hold it for a very long period of time. So if you have a smaller account, you want to make sure that You just go into the market for a scalp the market, take advantage of that small price movement, and you are out of the market. Easy as that. You take a buy for a boom, you take a sell for crash to cash those spike entries. And when you are using the MACD, I've explained many times on my page and on my YouTube channel concerning the MACD. This MACD is a very powerful indicator that you can use to trade boom and crash indices successfully. You can use the MACD. It's very powerful, very good, very great indicator for you to trade. All right. Now, I always mention that there's a steady pattern, the MACD normally follows if the market wants to spike. All right. If you take a look at the MACD, for example, you see that it always follows the same. It creates the same, let's say, the same shape, right? Like a triangle shape. Sometimes you see that the MACD curves round, right? It curves round like this, trying to create a circle. Then when the spike comes, the spike will divide, the MACD. So how do you observe this? Is by looking at, how long the MACD have created, how long the line have created, the lines. If it's about to shorten, as in there's a way you see it that these MACD lines are beginning to short, right? They'll start shortening, going downwards. You see it from the upward trend of the MACD started to short towards the downward trend of the MACD. So that should tell you that this market is going towards the downward trend, right? It's going towards the downward trend. Then the steady pattern, the MACD will also create a very short upward trend, like a triangle that is cut into half. I believe you know what a triangle shape is, right? A triangle shape that is cut into half, then you separate the other part, the right part, from it. You see that this MACD line is very small, creating a very triangle, small shape that is cut into half. So that should tell you that this market wants to spike. And if you look at it, if you go over to the higher time frame, you can also confirm that as well, and also on the 1 minute time frame. So if you master this, this analysis, these techniques, using indicators to, analyze your trade, is also an analysis, right? It's also analysis as well. So if you're able to analyze this properly, look at this market properly, how it works, it will be, so easy for you. See, boom and crash indices is one of the simplest markets to trade. It's very simple, like more than the forex market, right? Unlike the forex market, whereby you do many analysis, you look into the news. We know that the news affect the forex market, and also other things as well, other events as well, right? But you see, these boom and crash indices are synthetic. They mimic the forex market, right? They are synthetic indices, right? And they're not really that difficult to trade. And when you're trading this market, you want to make sure that you put in a proper risk management technique. You do not even put what you know that you can't afford to lose. Is what you can afford to lose. That's what you put into this type of market, so that you know that, oh, if this money goes away, it goes away, right? So when you're trading this type of market, you want to make sure that you understand how to trade it. And when you're trading it, like crash 500, crash 1000, crash 300, crash 600, crash 900, this market, they have their own lot size, their own minimum lot size. Crash 300 and crash 1000 does not have the same lowest amount of lot size. So you might be wondering that, oh, I put a lot size of 0.2 on crash 1000, but immediately I place a sell on crash 300, I'm seeing a one lot size on crash 300. So you should understand that before you place a buy or sell, you should understand the minimum amount of lot size each of these indices have before you place either a buy or a sell. So when you are going into trade type of market, you want to make sure that you understand this market perfectly before you trade this market as well. All right. So I believe that after watching this video, you understand everything that I've said concerning the boom and crash. And this is the secret that I've shared with you on how to trade boom and crash. It is very easy, very simple market, right? So I believe you understand what I've said throughout this video. And also, guys, share my Telegram community. On my Telegram community, I show you guys free signals. I give you guys tips, strategies on how to trade boom and crash indices. On my Telegram community, we are winning. We are making profit, guys. You should check my Telegram community, the Daily Forex. All right, there are other people impersonating me on Telegram. The Daily Forex, there's no figure, there's no value attached to it. The Daily Forex in full, you're gonna see the link on my description, on my TikTok page, on my YouTube channel as well. The Daily Forex. Okay, so join my Telegram channel and trade with me. And also we have a VIP section on Telegram whereby we trade daily, more than 10 signals a day, and the accuracy is really high. You see it when you join. even on the free Telegram, you can tell that, we have a very high accuracy on, the daily forex boom and crash, indices trading, volatility, other type of trading as well. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. All right, so if you found value in this video, do it to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.